we saw some concessions going on, or trying to go on, during that little negotiation session, right? So what is a concession? It's a big word, starts with a K. No, not really a C word. But anyway, what is a concession?
Something you give up.
Give it up.
Something that you give up. Do you give it up because you're a nice person?
No, you get something in return.
Oh, so do you always get something in return?
Well, you should.
Ah, then that's a key point. And when you're negotiating, never make a concession unless you get something in return. And another key point when you're negotiating, concessions are not necessarily tit for tat. If they make a concession, you don't have to make a concession. Right? You don't have to match their concession. Okay? What you do want to do is you want to plan out your concessions. Look, before you even start a negotiation, you want to assume that you're going to end up making concessions, right? You're starting here, but you're probably going to end up here, right? So what that means is whatever you're going to charge them, however long the project's going to take, however many people are going to work on it, you start with a bigger number, right? You guys play this game. When you estimate a project, do you come up with the smallest number possible? No! You come up with a huge, grossly overinflated number. So when they give you less, you're fine, right? Same thing in a negotiation. You start high, price something high, make it a little excessive, because you know you're going to come down from it, okay? You'll have to make concessions, okay? The ultimate story on concessions is there was an Englishman back in the day, 100, 200 years ago, who wanted to go see the city of Mecca. Now, if you know anything about the city of Mecca, if you're not a Muslim, you don't get into the city of Mecca. But he had to go see the city of Mecca. So he darkened his skin and he put on local clothes and he slipped in through the front door and he got to see the city of Mecca. He went everywhere, he saw everything. It was fantastic. It was like a forbidden fruit to him. You know, well, anyway, the day goes on, he gets sort of hungry. So he goes down to the market and he goes up to a vendor and says, hey, you know, how much for those bananas? And the vendor says it's 4 copper coins. And the Englishman reaches into the pocket, gets out 4 copper coins, gives them to the vendor, and the vendor says, infidel! Because of course, nobody in the Arab culture would ever just pay. You have to haggle over everything, right? And they chopped his head off. So, at any rate, always plan on negotiating if you want to keep your head on.